What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is to talk about the preview, Rennes versus Arsenal. So it's been a while since it's been a couple of days since I last spoke to you guys. So I figured I'd do a video really just to kind of touch base and also do the preview. Now obviously it's an opportunity for us to be able to bounce back from our, I was going to say defeat. We didn't even lose. But against them lot, in a game like that, it's always going to feel like a loss. But let's take away some of the positives of the game. We've really fought and showed heart. And to be perfectly honest, this season, bar one game, which ironically I was actually at, I like the display that we've given against Spurs in both games, home and away, in the league. In the cup competition, not so much. Not so. We didn't fare so well, but in the league, I think we gave a really good account of ourselves both times, and we had them on Saturday. We had them. We know that they're lucky, and the FA have continued rewarding them by not banning Sanchez, but yet Torreira, oh no, he's still getting 3 matches, a 3-match league ban. So we know what that is. We already know what that is as Arsenal fans. But let's not focus on that. Let's talk about the Rennes game. You know, Rennes will be difficult. They're a decent French outfit. They've got a couple of talented players in Ben Arfa and Sarr, I think his name is, who's a right winger. Very, very good youngster. Arsenal were linked to him, surprise, surprise, a couple of times. So we've got to be about this life. You know, it's an away game first up. This was originally supposed to be a home game, but thanks to some sort of city rule, you know, this game had to be changed last minute. Anyway, all in all, we have to make sure that we're on point going into this game. Because if it all goes tits up in the league, and so far so good, don't get it twisted, we're 5th right now. But we do have a run-in that is favourable after the United game. So, and then we also have a 2-week break after that. So it'll give an opportunity for the players to go and have a break, go and have a holiday. I'm always worried when shit like that happens, because whenever Arsenal go on a break, it's like they lose their entire rhythm and momentum. But I suppose at some point these players do have to have a break. Give us an opportunity for them to come back from any niggles that they currently have or they're currently playing through. So I'm okay with that. Anyway, looking forward to the game. I think we'll win. I think this should be a decent victory for us. And apart from anything, we need to ensure that we keep momentum going into United game. You know, the problem with us messing up against Spurs last minute is that now that really does put pressure on that United game. I won't necessarily say it's a must win, but we need to be looking to win in that. We need to be looking to win that. So with that being said, this would be the 11 I play going into Thursday's game, with the view of United being on Sunday. First up in goal, I'm going to go with Petr Cech. We all know he's going to play Petr Cech anyway. It'd be dumb at this point to just pick him for spite. I'd obviously continue playing with Leno. I thought he was fabulous against Spurs. It's been fabulous last couple of weeks. And you guys know, a month ago I was not convinced by this guy, but he's had a really strong month. I actually think he's been our best player. If we're looking at across the whole month, I think he's been our best player. So yeah, so Petr Cech in goal for me. Right back, I'm still not overly convinced by Lichtsteiner. I know he's had 2 good performances, but it's like 2 the whole season. All right, fabulous. I'll go with Lichtsteiner in this match. I just hate Ainsley there for me. I'd like for the manager to start considering Ainsley as a central midfielder and just forget all this right back winger stuff. So with that in mind, I'm going with Lichtsteiner at right back. The 2 centre backs I want Mustafi, nowhere near this team. And I done told you. I've said it before and I say it again. He's shit. Has always been shit. I don't care what anyone says. Socrates and Koscielny, for me, are the two centre-backs. At left-back, I'm going to go with Kolasinac. I think against a team like this, yes, I do think Sarr has the potential of causing Kolasinac problems, particularly defensively. We know Kolasinac ain't great. Having said that, I want to save Monreal for the United game. I think there'll be bigger challenges in that United game. So for me, I'm going with Kolasinac. Worryingly, but I am going to go with Kolasinac. I know, yeah, let's go with that. I think with the two full-back situation being quite a tense one, I'm going to go with two slightly defensive-minded midfielders. So I'm going to go with Guendouzi and I'm going to go with Torreira with the view of resting Xhaka up for Sunday. Yeah, I think that kind of explains itself. I'm going to go with the superstar as number 10. I've got a feeling, even though it's a home game, he ain't going to play against United. So if that's the case, I'd play Mesut Ozil as a number 10. On the left wing, I'm going to go with Alex Iwobi, just because he's a player who I think that Rennes team will be terrified of. I think they'll be terrified of him. He's one of them sort of players that just, when he gets it right, he gets it right, and he'll have the ability to force them back. You know, Rennes will try and give a good account of themselves. They'll understand that they're at home in the first leg. They need to set the tempo, set the pace, and we may need an outlet depending on how badly Kolasinac and Lichtsteiner fuck up on Thursday. And not to mention the fact that I actually think Iwobi has a good relationship with Kolasinac. He has a good one with Monreal as well. I think people sleep on that. But I think he's got a really good one, good understanding with Kolasinac. So I think if you're playing Kolasinac, where defensively he may be iffy, you make sure you play someone who will work harder than him defensively. So I put Iwobi there. Right back, I'm actually going to rest Mickey. I never thought I'd say that sentence. But I actually think, given his form, we may need him against United. So I say wrap him up in cotton wool. And let's start our Barcelona man. Let's start Denis Suarez. Let's see what this kid actually has. Because there's all this talk that Emre has already seen enough and he's going to make sure he signs him in the summer. He's more confident than I am. I ain't seen enough from the kid yet, but who knows? Maybe he might be something special. He's had a couple of neat touches, but that's all I can really say about him so far. I still think, I know they say he's a winner. I still think he'll probably end up being, if he is signed, he'll end up being Aaron Ramsey's replacement, because I could see he's very energetic. You could see there's an engine there. But that's all I can really say about him so far. I would love to have a closer look at this kid, so let's see what we've got. And then up top, of course, is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Apart from the fact that we can't play Lacazette because he's still suspended, this gives Aubameyang an opportunity to get rid of those demons from Saturday. It is what it is. It's done. You know, you missed the penalty against Spurs, at Spurs, last minute. It's pretty bad. But we also didn't lose the game. It's not like we got knocked out of a competition because of it. We're not out of the running because of it, out of the running for top 4 because of it. Just dust yourself off and keep going. And I think against a team like this, banging a couple of goals, his confidence will be all the better for it, particularly going into that United game. So for me, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang starts. And that's pretty much it, people. That's the team that I would play. I hope he plays it. And I think if he does, I could see us running out 2 or 3-0. But let's see, because it's Arsenal, so let's see. You guys, let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, crush, destroy, drop kick the shit out of that like button. I appreciate it when you guys do that. All right, people, I'm out of here. I'll be back for the review of the Rennes game. And then sometime on Friday, me, Stell, and someone else, I imagine, another Arsenal fan, will be jumping on to do a preview of the United versus Arsenal game. Whew, it's just big games back to back. Let's do this fucking thing. All right, people, I'm out of here. Hit that subscribe button. Crush that like button. I appreciate it. All right, take care.